Peace, infinite waters diving deep once again. We're out here in nature, baby. Much love to the beautiful deep divers diving deep. I see you. Let's just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. How to attract mental energy that's amazing. Not good. No. Amazing. Someone wrote to me saying that they've got too many negative thoughts in their mind and they want to get more positive thoughts in their mind. They want to stop this cycle they have of negative thinking and they want to get a better mental state. Great message, because a lot of people are going through this. Is that you out there? You wake up with too many negative thoughts in your mind? We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? So I'm going to share with you what's helped me along my journey attract mental energy that's amazing. Along my early journey, I had a lot of problems because I realized that my mental state was nowhere near where I wanted it to be. And over time, I started to find tools that have helped me become my greatest version and inspire millions of people and live in infinite abundance. So you're going to help me out here because we're going to do this together. If you're in a room right now, if you're walking around right now, watching it on your phone, stop right there, go into a shop and grab a mirror. Just take it, right? If you're in your room, find a mirror. Under all of those clothes. Like, what the hell is that? Got a mirror? Okay. Now, say aloud the first few words that come into your mind as you look at yourself in the mirror for 10 seconds. Be honest. I'm not going to judge you. Okay, now you're talking. That's better. That's better. Whoa, you're saying like, okay, now you can put it down. You see, if you are truly honest with yourself, what you are saying aloud about yourself, the first few words, is going to be a reflection of how you see yourself on a subconscious level. Because whatever we utter first, usually we don't use a filter. It just comes out. So some people are like, beautiful. Some people are like, not good enough. I don't feel worthy, right? That's okay. It's all about honesty. It's all about transparency. It's all about seeing where we are. I have something called unconditional positive self-acceptance. And once you learn this, you start to attract mental energy that's amazing. Because so many of us in our lives, what happens? We don't accept ourselves. A lot of people write to me saying, Ralph, I don't feel worthy. I don't feel good enough. Some people need to change everything about themselves, and guess what? It's still not good enough. So what helped me along my journey was to say, this is me. Right now, I love myself. I love my skin. I love my body. I love how I skate too. And I love stuffing strawberries in my mouth. I'm accepting who I am. I'm not denying it. Slow motion this side. You see what happens when you deny the truth of who you are? You create a lot of mental blockages. And that's what's happening to so many people on the planet. They are in resistance to the truth of who they are. And what I've realized that everything starts with how you see yourself. The perception you have of yourself is greater than the perception other people have of you. How you see yourself sets the tone for how your life will eventually be. What you will be, what you will experience, the limitations you will impose on yourself, and the freedoms you will allow to yourself. That key word, allow, allow, allow. Say it 3 times in the mirror. Turn off the light though. Something great happens. Allow, allow, allow. That is how I started to attract mental energy that's amazing. Just give yourself a break for once. Because a lot of people are so hard on themselves. Is that you? You've got the inner critic saying what you should have done, could have done, would have done, didn't do. And now you are giving yourself such a hard time. You are going to create a lot of anxiety, a lot of tension, a lot of panic. Therefore, you are going to feel uneasy. Mental balance and better mental energy starts by allowing who you are 100%, accepting yourself 100%. How we see others, right? How we see other people, right? How we see others also affects the state of our mental well-being. Many people don't realize that just by even sometimes judging people, holding grudges with other people can affect our ability to attract better mental energy. Are you holding onto a grudge right now? Is your heart really heavy right now? I walk around with a light heart every single day for a reason, because I realize that how I see other people really reflects more on me than it does on them. We have a choice, because if you are constantly seeing the worst in people, if you are constantly trying to tear people down, if you are trying to constantly belittle people, what does that say about you? You see, a lot of us don't realize that higher quality mental states appear when you realize that how you see other people is really how you see yourself on a subconscious level. It's not that we have to treat everybody like they are amazing. No, because certain people are pretty annoying and we got to tell them that. But on a deeper level, if you are constantly judging people, if you are constantly out to tear people down, it means you're not happy with your own life. On this channel, we're just talking about becoming your greatest version. Yet, we're inspiring millions of people. I'm doing it, okay? I get over, you know how many messages every single day, okay? And it feels fantastic. It gives me a better state in my mind to know that I'm making a contribution to humanity in a better way. A better environment. I choose to come out to nature. Why? Because it's ecotherapy. Many of us we've become disconnected on the planet, not only from ourselves, but from nature. And nature humbles you. Nature reminds you that, hey, I'm a tree and I'm I'm pretty tall. Actually, I'm way taller than you. Sit down. And I'm like sitting down by the tree right now. So you get really humbled in nature. That's why doing so many videos in nature, I've learned so much. I'm also meditating while I'm making these videos, giving me a better mental state, helping me to attract better mental energy. Environment is everything. If you are waking up to sirens, cars going by, and smoke fumes, that is going to interfere. It's going to create an interference pattern. And therefore, it's going to start affecting your brain waves. Because once I'm in nature, I'm in the cool, calm, alpha brainwave frequency. That is the meditative state. Right? And a lot of us, we're just always in the beta. That's why a lot of people have a lot of anxiety all the time. You got to start looking at your environment, more so looking at the feng shui. Like, do you have a lot of space around you? Or is it really tight? Are you cramped? Like, I can't move anywhere. right? Well, guess what? That is going to actually reflect your mental state. It's going to mirror it. Slow motion this side. Sometimes I just go to the beach, see those waves, and I'm like, that's how my mind is right now. Okay? Whatever you focus on grows. Wherever you are, you become. That's a new one. Wherever you are, you become, right? I'm in nature. Therefore, I'm absorbing all of that energy into my mental and emotional state. Now, 7-Day Vegan Challenge, shout out to everybody on Snapchat and the website who are sharing beautiful food. Like, really, they're taking this to a whole nother level. Like, how much time did it take to make that, right? Beautiful, beautiful plant-based foods that I'm being shown, okay? So, your attitude towards food is everything. A lot of people say, what I'm eating right now is a load of crap. And they're happy to say it. They are so happy to say it. Like, this is a load of junk and I'm going to eat it, right? And they're smiling too. But what you're actually saying is actually triggering you to make you feel a certain way on a subconscious level. So if you actually utter those words that what you're eating is a pile of crap and you know it, well, imagine what that is actually doing to your DNA. Epigenetics is a science of how our perception alters our DNA. That is why when it comes to food, a lot of people say, gosh, what I'm eating is a hearty meal. You even go to certain restaurants and they have it like get into your emotions, like a hearty meal, a grateful bowl, right? Happy meal, but plant-based, right? So I found that I've got to start changing my attitude towards food. And what I'm eating, I'm realizing that peace starts on my plate. I'm not a saint when it comes to food. Certain times I might eat this, I might eat that. But my attitude towards whatever I'm eating is always a good one. And that's why even in many ancient cultures, they would always bless the food. Because once again, they are transferring their energy into the food. That's another way to attract better mental energy. But even better if you are eating a more plant-based diet and honoring animals. So we know a lot of us, we get caught up in the cycle of negative thinking, and I'm here to tell you it's okay to think negative thoughts. Breathe them up and then breathe them out. It's okay. Who said it was bad to think negative thoughts? The problem is that we carry around these negative thoughts and we actually feel they define who we are, what we call mental baggage. And a lot of us, we carry around a lot of mental baggage. Just like I said in a previous video, if I'm holding up a glass of water, how much does it weigh? It doesn't matter how much it weighs, it matters how long I'm carrying it for. All you got to do is put the glass down. And that's what I apply, that principle to my life to attract better mental energy, to put the glass down and realize that I've got to stop carrying around mental baggage. It's not our thoughts that annoy us. It is our attitude towards our thoughts. But more so, if we actually believe we are what we think. And sometimes that can serve us, but sometimes it can also destroy us if those thoughts are false, yet disastrous to you. Like, I'm not good enough. Is that true? You believe it because you've said it so many times. And now it is creating a reality for you which doesn't need to be there. And it's not the reality anyway, because if you lose that mindset, you start creating another reality. So reality is made up of the thoughts you have in the present moment. Slow motion this side. A lot of us, we take everything so seriously. And I did for a long time. And I realized that it's okay to panic, but not panic every single second to the point where now it's hard to be in balance. Many of us, we don't let go of petty stuff. We hold on to it. And what's helped me is to let go of the small things, which I know I don't control. Life is not for us to control. It is for us to allow, also for us to take action, but not feel that we control everything, because once again, that will set us up for absolute disaster. It's about letting go of things that you know you can't control. We create a lot of resistance when we think we can actually start controlling everything. I found out that around us are certain frequencies, which sometimes work in our favor and sometimes actually take us away from the truth of who we are. What I've realized is that your mental state really is influenced by friends, by people you hang around, by even family members. All of this determines the quality of your mental energy. Do you have loyal, sincere people around you? I say connect with those who remind you who you are. Connect with like minds. Why? Because let's say you've got good mental energy and someone else has good mental energy. When you come together, you both have amazing energy, mental energy. That's the fusion, which is missing in so many people's lives. We don't have to suffer in silence. We don't have to at all. I realize that my mental energy becomes even better when I stop taking everything so personally. Because nothing is as personal as we think it is. But Ralph, they stepped on my foot. Ouch. Okay, that's personal. I get you, right? It's not as personal as we think. A lot of people have problems they are dealing with way before we came on the scene. And once you take that into consideration as you go about your life, what you will realize is that it's not as personal as we think. We got to start focusing what I call on what really serves us the most. People will tell you stuff, they'll say things, but it's what they are dealing with. It's not got everything to do with you. And once you know that, you can free yourself of that and develop and attract better mental energy. Reality is the realm of focus. And I've said a long time ago, whatever you focus on grows. So ask yourself today, where am I focusing on? If you're focusing on something not serving you, chances are your mental energy will start decreasing and you might feel not good about yourself. If you are focusing on something that serves you, doing one thing that makes you happy every single day, your mental energy will increase and it will start to serve you better. A lot of us, we start overthinking and ruminating because we are stuck in the past. And people say, Ralph, I've got to free myself from the past. Big mistake, because you can't do that. The past is the past for a reason. That was just the past. Now I'm in the present moment. And even that is just the past, right? So what's helped me along my journey is to see the past as a valuable learning tool. Not something to run away from and act like it didn't happen, but to learn from it. And this in turn helps you attract a better mental energy. And then you just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? We are out here in the heart of nature with the birds all around us. Let's hear them. Okay, That's a good sign. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana. Have a beautiful day. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You.